In ambition, already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Barcelona come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Foot in. He is through here. Look at the space here. He tries a shot. He's scored.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kaká. And here's Drogba. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar! That's a half-decent try.
Neymar is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Neymar. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That has not gone well. Kaká cuts out the pass. Nicely spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's managed to get free. Messi!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Ecuador looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
The referee's awarded a free kick. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Neymar. He's had it taken off him. And it's Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the ball's gone astray. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi. Neymar. Gets a good foot in there. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Tries to pass it through. And it's De Bruyne. Looking for options for movement. Bastoni makes the interception. And he was quick to react. And they're quick to get it back. De Bruyne. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Xavi Alonso, and it's Messi. That looks a good cross. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. He's got... And Messi! Oh, the ball's... In he goes again! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
No way through there. Stojkovic. And that has been clubbed away. Here comes the cross. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Kaka.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Mbappe. No, he's not getting his way this time. Shot a goal! Oh, it's come loose. And that was very necessary. That's an excellent interception. Kaka. Now it's Messi. This might spell danger. Oh, such a clever touch. Chance! De Ligt gets good distance on it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now there's a fine ball. There's the shot! And he hits the net. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
They force the error and extract. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Este es un anuncio de niños perdidos. Por favor, vigile a sus niños en todo momento durante el partido.
Second period then underway.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, they've got it again. Over to the left. Messi. Now it's Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Not the most accurate pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's found a way through. Danger averted for now. Kaká. And here's Drogba. De Bruyne. Looking for the run. Pass is just off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's De Bruyne. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Drogba. Kaká.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar in with the challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
He had a chance to offload that. Going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
Now it's Messi. De Bruyne. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, no joy this time. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ecuador clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Drogba. Mbappe. Looking for a run-up. Nicely worked. And this is Ronaldo. He has found a way through. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Mbappe. De Ligt. That pass has been well intercepted. For Messi. Dixon. Stojkovic producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Xavi Alonso, and it's De Bruyne. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. De Bruyne. Neymar! Neymar is flagged offside. Davis. He's shifting through the gears here. Ball swung in. Costa Curta getting this one clear. Dixon. That's tidy. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, there's the clearance.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he cuts out the supply.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Neymar. And the keeper has it. Now that's well seen too. Can he get it through? Always onto this. Nice interception, well timed. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And a chance! Oh, the ball's it's fallen kindly here. Neymar! Another special Neymar moment! Late in the day, this could well be it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still
Shapes to shoot! They've scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And he's picked out the run. It's Drogba! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Drogba has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And time is up. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona really were brilliant today, Peter. To produce a performance like this in a game that could have a massive outcome on the team's future. Those players have every reason to be proud of themselves and deserve every bit their status.
And all that remains. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
Now there is a quality striker, Peter, in the shape of Bebeto. Like so many Brazilian strikers of his time, not physically imposing, but fast, agile, intelligent.
And of course, behind it all, a dogged, a determined personality, a genuine footballing perfectionist. Decent chance! Goal! Flamengo! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Dixon. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Messi. It's not an especially good pass, that. Tries to pass it through. And that is expertly dealt with. That's a cute ball. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Kaká. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Bebeto proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
He has found the way through. Takes a shot! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Flamengo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
James did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely...
And a chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Bebeto has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Flamengo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dixon. Kaká. Stojkovic. Messi gets into a good position. Terrific header! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that's going up front in a hurry. That has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely shaped ball. He can run onto that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Strong running down that left flank. And it's Messi. This looks promising.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Messi. He's found the great chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Yeah, he's had it taken off him. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. He's looking wide. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cross. And here's Ribery. And this is Drogba. Drogba! Just too much. Fractions.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Ribery. Stojkovic. He's a sharp little ball here. Odegaard. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Oh, important interception. Kaka.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Drogba. Adams does really well to win the ball there. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Messi could move up a gear here. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Ribery.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nice control. Kaka. Thinks about the shot. And he's such... Drogba! He has done it! And that is goal number 20. And it's half-time here. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Messi, can he finish? Ribery.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Ribery. Rafinha, can he get on the end of this? There's the shot! They've scored! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Davis. Rafinha. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Ødegaard. Kaka. Nicely weighted ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. And Ribery! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Now it's Bebeto, looking for the run. Oh, that's fab. And the finish! He's scored! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
And And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the...
Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And the shots! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi has it in a wide... Tries a shot! They've done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Messi será reemplazado por el dorsal 23.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Forlan. Bebeto. And it's Neymar. Adams gets over and intercepts. Kaká aims beyond the defence. Rodri. Now it's Forlan, and there's his chance to lead the counter. That is a great pick out. James calmly anticipates. Now it's Drogba. Looking for options for movement. He has a look up. Chance, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
6 minutos de descuento.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see them.
Chance for a shot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, smashing header! And somehow he kept it out. Can he get it through? And this is Forlan. Forlan gets through. Chance! Oh, taken with style! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So, and that will be the final act. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Drogba walking off. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Now that's well seen too. And it's Neymar. Kaká takes control of it and he's on the move. Ribéry looking to penetrate on Ribéry! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So, a breakthrough already. And this is Drogba. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Over to the left. Can he get onto this? He has found the way through. He's dealt with that really well. Ribéry. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Kaká. Great ball and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were...
Shot, surely!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Quality ball. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Kaká. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to play it through. And he's there to get it away. Bastoni producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And that is expertly dealt with. That's a good ball out wide. And they win it back again. And this is Drogba. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Crossed into the middle. That's a good cross in, and a good clearance out. Neymar, nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Neymar. Pinches it off him. Oh, good spread. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. He is through here. Oh, nice touch. It's a sharp pass. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's on his... There's the shot! It's fallen kindly here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Decent enough try. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. That should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Drogba. Great vision. And he gets rid in a hurry. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Drogba. That pass has been well intercepted. Kaká. And that was very necessary. Oh, he's been caught napping. Neymar's cross. He rises! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Drogba. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Mbappe, and here's Neymar. Now it's Drogba. Played out to the right. Looking for a runner. Messi in acres of space out wide.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Kaká. Played out to the left flank. Kaká is having a shot! And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And they're back on the ball again. Ribery, given the lift of his goal, not the most accurate pass. And here's Neymar. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, that is one way to stop him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bastoni gets rid without sophistication.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
That's been intercepted. Can he get it through? Oh, this looks sharp. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tries to pass it through. He's found a way through. Big chance! And yes, it's there! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Corinthians give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nicely weighted ball. Yamal gets into some space. Big header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Ribéry. He's got away. Ribéry. Nice control. Played towards the front line. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. So what can they make of this? That's a throw.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 19. Sai para a entrada do
Barcelona
jogador.
perhaps contemplating their next change here. The
Substituição.
pass is intercepted. Now it's Drogba. Distributed tidily. Messi. Passes, shapes to shoot! Bastoni gets good distance on it.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 9. Camisa 8. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 27.
Kaká.
Camisa 6.
Pedri. Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nicely worked. Mbappe receives it in a real chance! He's got a goal! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Kaká.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Davis could try cutting inside here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And this is Drogba. And now the breakaway. That's going right the way across. And it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Drogba. Serginho. Kimmich. Serginho. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Very much into the last knockings. Messi. Saka. Good ball, good take.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Messi picks it up out wide. Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar. And he cuts out the supply.
4 minutos de acréscimo.
Kimmich. Now it's Neymar. Chips it through. Drogba is firing after that one. He's shifting through the gears here. That is good alertness. And that's a good-looking ball. Bastoni. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Drogba claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona clearly...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Looking for the run. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
He's gone for goal! And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Drogba. Maitland-Niles gets across to intercept that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Neymar. And it's with the keeper. Rafael Leao. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Ooh, a delicate chip through. And it's De Bruyne. Goes for the shot! Bellingham. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Messi. Drogba. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. De Bruyne. Tries to pass it through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now that looks a decent ball. Davis kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through. So much time and space here. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Little pass back. Haaland! Spread it left. Davis. Bastoni. Drogba is herring after that one. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely shaped ball. Looking to play him in. And the pass is intercepted. Ribéry. Yamal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He is through here. Haaland! This time, surely! It's there! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
En el minuto 36, el dorsal 19.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Great defending, strong and determined. That's an imaginative pass. And he's intervened well there. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Drogba. Messi receives it in a wide position. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's managed to gift it back. Kaká's cross. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Takes a shot! Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Deftly away. Shapes to shoot! And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's hit it long, but astray. Davis gets over and intercepts. That is good alertness. Bellingham. The message is clear, none shall pass. Bastoni cuts it out. Now it's Drogba. That looks a cracking ball. He's having a shot! He scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example.
And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are already promptly back underway. De Bruyne. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
That has not gone well. Brilliantly cut out. Rafael Leao. Haaland. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great vision. Rafael Leao. Bellingham. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And this is Ribery, and he's away. Good ball, good take. Shoots! It's there!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Ribery at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or...
Oh, he's been caught napping! That's a good chance, surely! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That has been slung wide. Kaká. Zubeldia makes the interception. No, that's been intercepted. Kaká. Kaká. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Drogba. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Great chance! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. So smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Gets his head on it! Decent enough try.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And it's been played through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Mbappe. Kaka. Well, played right into his path. Rafinha! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. And that's it. And thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que junto a las puertas de acceso al estadio hay instaladas unas huchas destinadas a recoger sus donativos para nuestra campaña solidaria en favor de los más necesitados.